Hey there, this is Carrie Gatto with Keller Williams Realty, and today I'm interviewing Lauren Martin, who is owner of Project Confident Fit. Hi, Lauren, how are you today?
Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for being on the show. Great to see you. I would love to know more about your business. Can you just briefly describe it for us?
Absolutely. Yeah. Owner of Project Confident LLC, which is soon to be Lauren Martin Fit, just starting in April. We're rebranding, which is exciting. I'm a strength and conditioning and nutrition coach. So I help other women find their strength and inner fire, their inner motivation, just so they can feel the best they possibly can in their life through strength conditioning and nutrition. And I find that it spills out into like the rest of their life. That's basically the premise of my business.
Definitely. Confidence is key. It's
Yes, definitely.
everything.
Yeah, it helps people just, I love seeing other women once they start to get stronger and more confident, they just like flourish in all aspects of their life. So that's really exciting.
It really is. What inspired you to start your business?
Yeah, so a little background. I have been in the fitness industry for 21 years now. I've been a personal trainer. And then I was the fitness director at Boston College. I owned Reebok CrossFit Back Bay for 8 years or 7 years or part owner. And then I was a fitness director at Lifetime before the pandemic. And then, as we all know, the pandemic changed people's lives for a lot of different ways. And I had just had my third baby at the end of February of 2020. And we all know the world shut down 3 weeks later.
Gosh.
And I was laid off from my company, but I was already on maternity leave. And so many people just started contacting me about sending them a workout. What are they going to do at home? How did they keep fit during this pandemic? And I was like, well, there's no better time than to just start a business. So I got all these people's emails and I'm like, I'm starting my company. Here's the workout of the day. I started with just emailing out workouts, and I started a Facebook group. And then I was like, wow, people really need this and want this, and especially during this time. So I taught myself how to build a website, taught myself how to use an app, and just kind of went for it blindly with a infant child and two other kids at home and my husband working from home. It was a little bit chaotic, but um, I just went for it and I've been doing that ever since. So,
That's amazing. I mean, talk about turning a crisis into an opportunity.
yeah. And, the funny thing is it really, as much as it helped other people, it really kept me also feeling like really good at a time that, I wasn't sleeping a lot. The world was upside down. There was like a lot of fear. And exercising does, we all know, gives you endorphins. There's an easier, it helps you with your mental health. It helps you feeling just better about everything. And there wasn't a lot of great stuff going on in the world. So helping others also really helped me and kept my mental health and confidence afloat during a very uncertain time. So it was kind of a win-win.
Total win-win.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about one of your most memorable client experiences?
Yeah. So, I mean, I've had over the years, in 20 years, I've had so many. So I kind of had to think a little bit deep. I mean, I've had over 20 people lose 100 pounds working out with me, which is amazing over the years.
Wow.
But what I find is it's not just about weight loss. I have a client that I've been working with for 5 years. It inspired her to give up alcohol that was a problem in her life. And since then, she's been sober and then went off to like open a sober company from that, which was exciting. Yeah, and so then there was a
Great.
few other people. Who else? I had just someone recently who's also lost a lot of weight, but she decided that she wanted to get back into horseback riding that she used to do as a young child, and she's in her 50s. So she's now doing things that she loves to do that she wasn't able to do before finding this. She also told me the other day that it's the first time in years that she's woken up like excited to like live her life versus dreading her day to day. So I think those experiences, I don't think I can pinpoint one person, but by taking control of your health and your strength and finding that my tagline for my company is find your fire. And so it's a whole body experience when you get in shape. So you start to, all of a sudden it spills into all these other aspects of your life and you just become the person you were always supposed to be. And that's just very exciting to watch and be a part of.
Yeah, those are great examples of how people's fitness journey then went and affected their career, their hobbies or interests, like all parts of their lives. So
Yeah.
that's
So,
awesome.
and my whole goal is to help people live the healthiest version of themselves. And so, whatever that means for that person, but it's very exciting to see and watch people change their lives for the better.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now you mentioned that you were previously at Lifetime and things like that, and now with your current business, are you coaching people virtually or in a studio, or how does it work?
Yeah, I kind of do a combination of all of the things that you said. I have an online strength and conditioning program that I find works really well for people who don't have a lot of time to go somewhere and they want to get it done at different times of the day. Like I know you're in real estate, I'm in fitness. My exercise routine kind of changes day to day. So I write a program. I have an app. We have a community forum. So people do the workouts and then they check in every day for accountability that they did it. And that same thing with my online nutrition program. I have a weekly shopping list, a template for a meal plan, and a weekly Zoom for people to support and get education through that. Daily recipes, things like that, that they can follow along to a T. And then I also do Zoom one-on-one sessions. I do in-person sessions. I have a gym at my house that people come to. What else? There's like various studios all around, like, Western Massachusetts. People call me all the time to sub if they need a sub because I've just taught at so many different places. But with 3 little kids, my business is pretty busy, so I don't have a lot of time to like teach in a studio. But yeah, people come to me, I come to them. We do Zoom, we do virtual, we do online only, a hybrid of both. So options for everybody.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's nice to have that flexibility.
Yeah, and then people change based on time and budget too into different programs. So they might start off with a little bit more support one-on-one, and then they move into an online program once they kind of get those habits set and taken care of. So,
Nice.
oh.
Anything exciting coming up that you want to share with people, with clients?
Yeah, so I am rebranding and launching, a new website, a little bit more content, a YouTube channel coming up starting April 1st, which is going to be exciting because that's going to be a free program for people to follow along. So it's like 10 minutes in the morning. You'll get a motivational quote, you'll get a motivational song, and a 10-minute workout that you can follow along with for 30 days. So what I find for me is everyone asks me what motivates me. And it's like, I still am like everybody else. I have to motivate myself every day. But I find that if I say something very positive, listen to a pump up song, and get moving first thing in the morning, even if it's for 10 minutes, which is manageable, my whole day is turned around. And so I want to share that with people as well.
Love
And
that.
since I started the business, I told you I learned how to do my own website and things like that, but I'm kind of coming to the point where I've capped out my own personal capabilities with technology. So I'm starting to utilize other business owners to help me with that launch so I can help more people essentially find a better way of living and feel better about themselves. That's the whole ultimate goal.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
um,
that's amazing.
so
Awesome, awesome. Um, and I was going to ask you how you stay motivated to do what you do. Any
yeah,
other?
yes, that obviously, because I have 3 little kids, and for those of you guys, like I have 3 little kids under the age of 7, and running a business and a house, and my husband works full time. So it is busy, so it's very difficult to find that motivation. But one, the healthier that you are, you sleep better, you eat better, you exercise daily, you do feel better. And then also helping other people really fuels me to do better and stay motivated, because if I can't motivate myself, I can't motivate anybody else. But watching people flourish and them finding their like fire or their strength within is so rewarding that it gets me out of bed every day to want to do it as well for other people. So
Cool.
that's what
Yeah,
motivates
definitely.
me.
And what's
And
a
coffee, coffee. Just kidding.
right?
Yeah,
First coffee.
yeah.
What's a fitness tip that most people might not know about that you would like to share?
Yeah, I was really trying to think about this one. So I think strength training for the win all day long. So,
Mm,
when I was growing up, it's like all about burning calories, getting on that machine and burning calories. But what we don't realize is that when you strength train, it really transforms your entire body, metabolically, physically, mentally. Um, it's not just about lifting weights. It's really like your posture, your metabolism, the way that your body processes foods, the inner strength that you find from, I don't know, being able to lift things up and put them down. I know that's cheesy, but I just find it really changes your whole being. So if you have a choice between, you don't have time, getting in that strength training, it also gets your heart rate up just as high most of the time as a cardiovascular workout. So if you've ever done squats and lunges and push-ups and burpees and step ups and deadlifts and all of those things, your heart rate is just up as high as if you were doing cardiovascular exercise. So it's kind of a more bang for your buck. And as we age, as women in particular, we lose bone density. It's harder to keep muscle mass and things like that. So I really find, as a tip, strength training is so essential to get into your program to make yourself just feel great all
yeah,
around.
I think that's a great one. And like you mentioned, as women, we're not necessarily taught about that, or at least we didn't used to be. Uh, and as we age, the aches and pains that come with the aging process, or at least we think they do, can actually be mitigated by building strength.
Yeah, and nutrition, and also nutrition becomes a bigger role as we age too, because the inflammatory response in your body is higher. So just being able to fuel yourself and think of food differently, not about restricting, but what do you add in to make yourself feel better, is a real big one that I teach with people too. Because your health is all you have at the end of the day. Your body's the only place you have to live. So you better
Yeah,
be nice to it. I'm in my 40s, so I noticed that as well. But you don't have to feel terrible all the time. Like, you can actually change that, which is, it's hard work, but you can do it, and you'll be so thankful that you did, and you wish you started earlier.
yeah, and I think that's a really unique thing that you have the nutrition and the fitness part too, the exercise.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like,
think um, both really, really can really help you change if you put them both together. Strength, conditioning, and nutrition. It kind of all goes together, I think, in my opinion. So, yeah.
fantastic. Well, Lauren, so nice talking to you. And I just want to lastly ask, what's the best way for people to contact you and learn more and get in touch with you?
Yeah, so my website, laurenmartinfit.com, is the best way to, you can see all of my programs. I'm also on Instagram as Lauren Martin Fit. That's a great one. I do actually free content too. I do free nutrition tips, recipes, workouts, core workouts, daily motivational tips as well. So give me a follow there so you can join any of my programs. I do a 90-day transformation program, which it does take more than 90 days to transform, just to be honest. But it's a lifestyle, but I find that people really can see a big change in 90 days if they commit to nutrition and fitness. So those are probably the two best ways to find me. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for your time, Lauren. I loved learning about you and your business. And
Oh,
have a
thank you
great
so much for having me. And anyone contact me, I'd be happy to help you on your fitness journey, and then have it spill into the rest of your life. So
fabulous. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.